Now at 6, dangerous stunts captured on camera. The illegal activity picking up speed in San Antonio and now in New Braunfels. A huge crowd of spectators seen fueling the drivers to continue the extreme car tricks. Police say the street takeover spanned several intersections.
Tonight, brand new mug shots of two teenagers who were arrested at the incident in New Braunfels, 18-year-old Michael Castro and 19-year-old Noel Bonilla. Let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Vanessa Croy, who is off I-35 in Walnut.
Vanessa, police say the large crowd turned violent.
Well, guys, that's right. New Braunfels Police said the mob was setting off fireworks, even threatening police officers. They said they were throwing things at officers, hitting their vehicles with baseball bats. One officer even got pepper sprayed. Now, it happened at different intersections across the city, just like this one here at I-35 and Walnut. And New Braunfels Police told me today they believe a car club from San Antonio is responsible. A crowd of at least 100 blocked off roadways around New Braunfels over the weekend. Bystanders forming a barricade, holding up traffic as cars waving flags spun donuts in the streets. This all happening after midnight Sunday morning, when police said they got at least 100 911 calls.
New Braunfels Police responded to numerous incidents involving a car club from San Antonio with over 100 vehicles that were blocking several intersections.
And then the car club chaos turned violent.
Some participants also set off loud mortar-style fireworks. They also shined laser pointers at responding officers, threw items or swung bats at officer vehicles, and at least in one instance, sprayed pepper spray at an officer.
Although a first for New Braunfels, these incidents aren't new. San Antonio police have been trying to crack down on car clubs wreaking havoc across the Alamo City for months. SAPD told us they've been dealing with an incident almost every night. Around 10 Sunday night, our cameras caught this club meetup around Commerce and 24th Street. Revelers saying they're not doing anything wrong.
Typical Sunday, we just out here cruising, just enjoying the night. Got our kids out here, snacks.
Meanwhile, back in New Braunfels, officers were finally able to scatter the crowds. Two men were arrested, 18-year-old Michael Castro and 19-year-old Noel Bonilla, both with Houston addresses.
New Braunfels residents really need to be rest assured that we have a plan in place to handle any similar future incidents.
18-year-old Michael Castro was charged with obstructing a roadway, and 19-year-old Noel Bonilla was charged with having drug paraphernalia. Now, guys, it's important to note that SAPD told me today that the violence associated with these car clubs in San Antonio has decreased significantly in the past few months. They also told me they're working with state lawmakers to file legislation to curb the activity of these car clubs. Reporting live in New Braunfels tonight, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.